saying is that the research isn't showing that there are those health effects that warrant regulations in this area. And that's basically what he's saying, is that if we did know that, then there would be a lot of eagerness to regulate it, to put mandatory distances so that we could keep people away.
We've got one comment here, and then we'll.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So I would like to bring in, Mike mentioned that there's lots of people that live under the lines. Now, I want to bring your attention again that just because something is common does not mean it's good for you, and that doesn't mean it's normal. We have a pandemic of cancer in the society. Where does it come from? It's a little bit of this and it's a little bit of that. It's these toxins and those power lines, and you can't point your finger to one thing, but it's all of these multifactorial, all of causes. Okay, so it's a normalization of the abnormal. They build a power line over you, and then they say, oh, it's okay because it's already there. Okay?
Read the literature. Please just take this stuff and absorb it and understand how you feel. Get some information that he's got. Follow up on those internet sources. Read the information, and so that you can do that, because it's not going to help us very much in this setting to say, hey, this is a problem, and hey, no, it's not. Okay?
Okay. And I agree on there. Relative to the comment of it not being regulated as to being able to build and so forth under the power line. Okay, first of all, I'm one of those really bad people. I am a licensed Arizona State real estate broker. Okay? On the existing line, which is running through the south portion of our valley, down here now, it is against regulation to put a structure of any kind, people within 50 feet of each side of the center of that service line. Now, I'm talking about the big one way down south of the towers. That one down there is what, 60 kilovolts? 69 kilovolts, okay? This one is going to be what, 230? How many times greater is this one than the one that's down there that is already regulated by law, that you cannot put anything within 50 feet of each side of it? These are things, issues I know that are part of the situation.
What kind of law? What law are you quoting?
Oh, it's Arizona Corporation Commission 1, Mojave County, regulations for 2.
Building codes?
Building codes, yes, and environmental impact.
Well, why don't you respond to the direction?
Actually, there's 2 transmission lines going through Golden Valley. There's the western 69 kV one. That's on the 8 structures. That's 69. The steel lattice towers, the big monster ones, that is a 230 kV line.
That's what I thought.
Western got an easement for that, and on the dictates of the easement, you are restricted from building within their easement any permanent structures. You can get their permission to put a driveway under, but when those easements are in place, you are restricted from building within that easement. And that's part of the rules and regulations, is they've identified a corridor for maintenance and also environmental issues to stay outside of that line. So you already have a 230 line going through Golden Valley. That's the steel lattice tower that runs from Davis Dam to Prescott. Okay, and that's the power, that's one of the lines that powers this valley right now.
Right. This is why I asked the question, Mike, because I've been told 3 or 4 times this is 69, and I'm thinking, no, that's got to be bigger than a 69. Somebody, please, thank you, speak up and tell us we already have one going across the valley and have had for years.
And it's a pretty one, too.
Yeah.
So what's the easement on that one? That one was 50 foot. What's the one on
It's
that?
150 foot easement on the building down here. 50 feet, 100 feet, 50 foot on each side of it. Am I correct, Mike?
Now that's your little one.
Check them out.